Please welcome on the stage, FaZe and MOUZ!
FaZe and MOUZ taking to the Chengdu stage for one final time. Question is, Janko, is this a date with destiny for FaZe?
Listen, Karrigan is a master of playing off of the crowd, all that sort of stuff. I think he's been talking about exhaustion just so he puts the spotlight away from his team. I think it's all been a ruse, a smoke screen. I think FaZe Clan will lift the trophy here.
And this is exactly what these players are going to be fighting for. Next up to the stage, we got Torzi, we got Robs Matthew. What are you making of these two?
Playmakers in their own right, of course. Robs set trends for CS2 for months, but he's been cooling off just a little bit. Might just be what MOUZ need to get that trophy that they've been dreaming of.
And now Frozen, face to face with the man that replaced him, face to face with his old team, Janko.
Brolin might be doing good, but he's no Frozen, and I think we'll see that in the game today.
And the final players, Young Jimmy and Brokey, taken to the stage for this grand final.
这一次 Alright, so hey, do you want to revenge FaZe?
Hell yeah!
Karrigan, you heard that. What do you want to say?
What?
What do you want to say? Let's get it on! Alright, gentlemen, shake hands and the game begins!
P250 on Torshi. It's looked like a laser this tournament.
First contact as well, going to be between old teammates here over in toilets. Frozen, spotted but not dealt with yet, and they're being baited into Rain up here on short. Tucked in the corner, Rain knocks out both Torshi and Exertion. And even though MOUZ managed to get into the site from long, the battle is far from over. Rops with another tap extends this advantage for FaZe Clan. And now they're going to try and move in. This bomb plant comes through, but the dual Berettas of Brokey.
He does not jump the gun there. Brokey could have gone right through the smoke. Everyone was poised, but FaZe wait until they're all ready to go off of that stick. As MOUZ once again move through, they love to do this. The snake through the toilets, up towards the A site. That smoke is perfect, and Frozen spams Torshi through.
They get away with even more here. They return the spam, but Frozen holds the line, and he gets aggressive with support from inside of the site. Brokey lends a helping hand, and FaZe make quick work.
Well, FaZe can't afford to make that mistake twice. Again, triple upper, flashes, nothing. Frozen turns, and Brokey takes the first.
Yeah, you're running into one hell of a double stack here. Brokey's been phenomenal in these playoffs, and so a keen double from him. But they do lose Rops over in the bathrooms, and that is a way in for MOUZ. They've been working this A site all game long. And finally, it might give them the result, as it's just Karrigan and Rain left up against it. Backstab in from Karrigan, but it's being considered. Still, he picks it up. Brolin dead. Karrigan in with two! And now, young Jimmy versus the veteran leader for FaZe. A long reroute for Karrigan. Very long at that.
Yeah, this is going to take so much time. Jimpat should surely have the read. He's just got a position right for this, and he'll go back down. Duck below. Karrigan, timing is everything right now as Jimpat scales the stairs. Karrigan comes through, and this might just be a round for Jimpat. He doesn't need to move. He's got it in the palm of his hand. Closes the clutch, puts the first round on the board here for MOUZ. That is a sweet 5-on-4, and it's going to get better. Brokey won't miss. And he even goes back for more.
Through the semis and now into the final, starting strong. Brokey. Oh, overran here. Shuey, that is a big pickup, and Frozen not able to get back into the site in time. He'll face the same fate. Shuey's getting this done. Rops forced wide and now spotted. Exertion makes quick work of him once again. It's Rain and it's Carrigan left up in this for FaZe. Another 2-on-3. Last time they get it close. Do they stand a chance? Is the second time the charm. Carrigan running it down the long side. It's him falling and Rain dinked up. Not even going to attempt the 1v2.
We might have an X on the way out here. Zertian won't expect this fight, but Rain concedes. And yeah, with the new CS2 Overpass site, you can completely burn out with 2 Molotovs, 1 behind Truck, 1 behind Dice. There is nowhere to play. Might get caught. Jimpat's timing looks good, and he sees something.
He's seen something there. Rain now knowing about on the aggro push. Does Jimmy want to try and take this fight? His teammates are poised to hit top, but as he swings out, Rain's MP9 is getting this round done for FaZe. Topside exec coming in now, but FaZe have been aware of this. They've been aware of it rooting in the round for a long time now, and they're already swinging players up in the rotate. The backstab is coming in.
Nice.
Robson Brokey will hold the line, and it's all eyes on Exertion. Nade is good, but he can't finish the job. Top site is closed as Robson Brokey send MOUZ packing. Frozen will get tested here. MOUZ creeping up. Flash for Frozen. They try to throw him in.
Or Shadow.
Gets the info, and at this point it should be clear to FaZe what's happening, what's going on. It's another one of these top site plays. It's what they've had to deal with every single round. Frozen waiting for his moment. It's just the one and done.
Last flash.
Robson Brokey are teed up. They are ready for this, playing a bait and switch. Brokey takes the contact. Rob swings out and looks to put a stop to it. Just Torshi left standing. Tap on the bomb. Rain moves through. That smoke conceals him, and Torshi has no idea. Boxed in. And finally, Carrigan and Rain get their round. Those two often left, rotating up into a lost top site. Well, that one's easy for him.
Yeah, there was no way to win that for Torshi, right? Not with that missed smoke. I don't know if maybe it was blocked by FaZe, but, or maybe thrown on top of the Molotov, actually, by Rain, rather. It just gives him perfect cover to force Torshi to tap it again. Either way, he's walking round the site.
That is that conditioning, right? You have to pay some respect to these AWOGs.
But this position is perfect as well, because they don't even need to commit to help Carrigan. They can just take short back. He sees the rush coming. He feasts 3 off the spray, and the help is here today. All 3 B players get involved, and FaZe.
But the door on that is fast closing, and so the pace gets changed a little bit here for MOUZ. They've offered a lot of slower rounds over towards A. This time it's a lot faster, more aggressive, but Frozen and Rops are ready. 2 ex-MOUZ players in the bathroom fighting back to back. Brokey pushed up, tries to take this swing.
Oh!
Chewy's caught out on an island.
No way.
Frozen, smoke spam, and nothing's going MOUZ's way. They need a hero. Can Jimmy be that man? Oh, this is good. Rop's dead. Jimmy building into this clutch. A 1v5 when it begins. It's still a long way from reality. Here's Brokey on the dice box. Concerned about a flank as well. It's this fight on a Rops that matters a lot, right? This drop down, or Rain rather, nearly wrestles with the AK, but just cut down. They stop him a handful shy of a 1v5. Crazy that he's even going for it. Yeah, and that's because largely it is, right? FaZe are looking for 6 in a row to close out the half. If you're MOUZ, you just need a bit of a buff stop, a bit of a momentum break here to bring yourselves back in mentally. You don't want to go into that second half having lost 6 in a row, but they might not have a choice.
Whoops, dead.
Carrigan will fall. Brokey's still in this. Good timing found for Chewy as he mops up Rops down in the connector. This bomb is out on an island right now, though. Torshi with the AWP, spotted on the short side. They've lost the B site, but it's Rain who they've got to get past, and he's clean. Taps out that first man. Any more from Rain? Spots the flash, ready for connector. An important kill for Torshi to find. Brokey makes it up into the heavens in time. Frozen even backstabbing down through the connector. There's a lot of damage done, and the nade would have found this kill. Instead, it's just gonna fall shy of Torshi. So he is allowed to play in this post plant on the AWP. Leaving the angle at just the wrong time. Frozen crosses out to the sandbags as a result, and slowly but surely the net is closing around Torshi. Is he up for the task? Missed shot, Torshi dead, and now it's just Brolin, 1v1, all the pressure building, and it's Frozen a beat. One extra round for MOUZ. Will that be the round that pumps them up and brings them in to the CT side of their map?
It's never going to be easy for MOUZ. They have to claw this one back, and a pistol round feels like the requirement. It's not made easy by Brokey. Great flash from outside of B, puts him in the picture outside of this site.
Points made on the util exchange, so MOUZ feels safe with the number of bodies they've got to defend this B site. But with Torshi dinked up, someone else has got to be the hero. Shui throws his name into the ring, but it's just the double, and he needed so much more. Brolin might have closed that last half with a 1v2, but this challenge is even greater. FaZe set up in post plants. Brolin walking into a lost bomb site.
How to play in tandem, strapped to one another's back.
Will this just be Brokey padding his stats out even more? Nade primed on Ray, but that's when they go swinging, and Brokey's there to lend a helping hand and back him up, and so this one won't be allowed to get exciting. USP's contained. Torshi taps one back, but they're swinging into this. They want these fights. They want to end the round here and now. So FaZe will do exactly that. Brokey continues to climb the scoreboard as they double down on the aggression. They call FaZe's bluff here. They don't believe that FaZe are hanging around looking for the top site hit, but they are. Carrigan is not supposed to win that fight.
Even dodged the flash, it meant nothing.
Well, she takes up his position. 3 shots in the AWP, another miss. Exertion will reclaim one at least, returning this to an even odds bout as that third man now joins the hold up here in A. Good flash for Exertion, and finally he's on the board. That's more like it. That's what MOUZ have been missing, but that can't be a one and done. That can't be a flash in the pan.
Only one player. Meanwhile, Brolin's getting aggressive, and Ray's trying to fake this top site. FaZe got to go soon, or MOUZ will be numbers here.
MOUZ haven't taken the bait either. This pressure has not budged a single player from the B defense, and Jimmy holds the line with Exertion lending a helping hand, and Yimpat not missing a beat. MOUZ are teed up to close this gap even more. Rain left too far away.
And 7 more needed if they want to take this in regulation. FaZe not known to choke these leads, in fact.
And he takes this little moment, this little break in the action, a peel away from that aggressive angle on the AWP, now far safer.
Oh boy.
His captain dies over on long. Oh dear, Torshi. He has to hold on now, he has to start hitting. First shot connects, buying time for the backstab. Exertion and Jimmy now move into the picture.
Aid. Oh no.
No, it misses. Frozen's allowed to get the bomb planted. Torshi, he finally remembers what it's like to hit with the AWP, and his teammates are moving in, striking FaZe from the tally with the backstab. Stellar final from Exertion. 3 kills deep in that round. He stops it getting out of control.
Reinforce that B bomb site, drop your smokes. And Torshi's even in connector. The push for Xertion's risky, but it pays off for one. Chimpak gets punished, and Frozen, that is a lights out double entry into this B site.
Oh, Shui run through as Carrigan picks him up. And even though Torshi was close by and Brolin's coming in on a backstab, this is still a rough retake for MOUZ. With Brolin now spotted, they lose the element of surprise. No part of MOUZ wants to admit defeat. They don't want to give over a 12th, and so smooth moves from Brolin bring them back into this retake. Frozen out on an island. This is such a risky position, and Torshi puts that AWP away and puts up
Right when FaZe had the same setup at Monster, Karrigan calling for a flash. It is too late. He gets jump peeked by Brolin off Torshi's util, who goes on to find a triple kill and retake that round. That is despicable. FaZe should not be throwing those away. Trying to wiggle his way around B with not a drop of utility to fake things out. Brolin gets aggressive with a flash, and these flashes for MOUZ have been just as good as FaZe's were on the CT side, setting up for more kills on A site. Jimpack gets that spot, and he is not here to miss this kill. Easy one onto Karrigan. One by one, FaZe start to fall.
Backstab for Exertion. It's a little labored, little awkward. If he falls, that's the B site open, but Exertion doesn't go down. It's just Brokey, and he's getting run at in all directions. MOUZ keep closing the gap.
FaZe need a pause, they need a breather, they need a break right now, and MOUZ are not giving it to them. Go for this hit, it will be telegraphed, util in. Shui actually gonna get blocked off by a molly here. He'll have to fight from heaven. If FaZe have a smoke, it's just down to the two on the site.
Jimmy has to hold the line now. Overran, just the one and done.
Perfect.
And so FaZe, they fell down in a moment much like this one, but Karrigan doesn't want to let that happen again. But Torshi and Brolin, they offered up heroics last time in this 2vx.
Pressure, it's a 2v4 where you don't want to give FaZe an orb. You don't want to throw away your chance for a late game recovery. You've believed in your CT rounds. It's a blimp, it's a blip, but FaZe only needed 2. Fantastic entry work for Karrigan as well. Lights out shot to Shui. Oh, and you've got to fight for these guns, Brolin. He comes running and gunning, and he will save the AK. Torshi 2 on the orb.
I think that is a very cathartic round for Karrigan.
In the mid-round in this position, Exertion again going for it. He knows Rops' protocol. He knows where Rops is going to sit, and so the molly pushes him out. Fantastic call for MOUZ to get things moving. 5-on-4, forced. And FaZe now have little control of this B site. Exertion goes on for one more. This guy is unchained right now. 11 kills in this second half alone.
It's not the end of the world for FaZe Clan. They know that this round comes down to it, MOUZ having done their research, right? They hit them with a nice opening move, and I think it was a great time for MOUZ to make a play like that.
But first they've got to get there.
Oh, Torshi just misses that timing on the jump up. Tries to retake this. I mean, this entire round comes down to just how much Torshi and Brolin can do. They're the ones bearing the full weight of FaZe's pressure. With a missed shot from Torshi to open, Brolin might have to be the guy, might have to be the hero. Shui lends a helping hand, but the top side's getting overrun as FaZe trade their way in. Exertion locked out. That aggression punished, they're ready for it. And FaZe, this is their moment. 2 kills away from denying MOUZ's comeback, stopping them in their tracks. They've fallen down here once before. Brokey wants it to be different this time around, and it's only Torshi left. Pressure's gonna get to him here as he swings it wide. Brokey is the X Factor. FaZe Clan steal MOUZ's map pick away as they look to break their grand final curse here in Chengdu. They are now one map closer to that goal.
The final boss of Counter-Strike, FaZe every final, and finally here for that trophy. Nuke will have to do.
And Jimmy challenging for yard control. FaZe, they've got one smoke to try and get a cross out in the yard, but they've managed it so far dry, getting all the way across to behind red, and now they're going to use that smoke, trying to get past Jimmy, but that's easier said than done. They pay the price. Karrigan falls in amidst the attempt to get down secret, and now Brolin's already down there. Dorbarret is dinked up right away. Frozen threads the needle out through ramp, and Brokey opens up down at lower. These have been the 2 front runners for FaZe all tournament long, and they start the pistol round strong. FaZe change this one on the fly. What looked like a lower take ends in the top site, and MOUZ are left scratching their heads.
An absolute circus of a round for FaZe. They are everywhere and nowhere. They are finding the gaps. They are flying up the vent. What a kill for Robs. And this one should be undoable. Jimpat does take one, but they're layered, lined up, ready to go. And it's MOUZ on the chopping block here in Chengdu with converting these second rounds if they win pistol. But this is also a very good map to force on that CT side. Or on the door, on the hut. FaZe are just playing for MOUZ to make a move, but the timing is awkward. Walking back in, Frozen will still convert that kill. Brolin looking too deep, and Shui needs something, or this round once again will fall by the wayside.
Jimmy at least holds on over at ramp, and now Shui with aggression. It's well-timed, it's well-founded, and Frozen's knocked out. Pressure's not over yet for MOUZ, as Shui's got to back off. He can't play for the lobby anymore. Jimmy wanted to rotate down lower, but that would leave him too far apart from his captain, and so as he goes creeping back into the crosshair of Robs, that might be the kill that gives this round away.
What a position.
He had to make a move, he had to get activated. FaZe are patient, knowing the fights will come to them. And that's a rough way for this to open for MOUZ. That is a kind of signature MOUZ round there. Aggression in the mid-round, called through, but considered and held and then dealt with by FaZe Clan. It's an early gut punch to this MOUZ roster.
Rain is just so formidable in the yard. This is one of my favorite positions to watch this guy play on T sides.
Oh, even a smoke spam onto Brolin. Exertion trying to play the pixel angle. We'll get out with a reply at least. That dink looked like it was going to be disaster for MOUZ, but now he's onto the rifle. Now he's retrieved an AK and he sent FaZe away from lower. One-man drop now sends FaZe Clan into the top site, and that's where Torshi resides in the hut.
Need that heaven
Here to help him. Exertion deals with Rain climbing up into heaven. Frozen tries to blitz away into the site, but it's this AWP on the line. Torshi had to hit that. Frozen's quick. And now you have two phenomenal clutch players here for FaZe Clan left up in it, in the 2v2. Jimmy and Exertion go in, churned up, and Jimmy's finished off. Robs holds the line and keeps it flawless for FaZe Clan. Heartbreak for MOUZ. They thought they'd done enough. When they see that they're rerouting FaZe into that AWP, into the crossfire, they deal with Rain wrapping heaven. It felt like that was your round.
I mean, how does Torshi even get to play there? He gets destroyed by Frozen, barely even sees him on his screen. In a 2-on-4, FaZe turn it on its head. It's got to feel good. Old beats new. And FaZe continue to build. Beautiful shot for Rain as Xerxon is pushed out by the Molotov. Can't even play Secret this time. That just gives FaZe the path to B if they want. Robs is in the upper site for crying out loud. FaZe are just playing on feeling right now. Robs can hold on as long as he wants. Roland can check it, but he doesn't know for sure. And Robs has got the information. Sees that door smoke coming. It will do nothing. He's already ahead of it. Volley is perfect on this A split.
Oh, Frozen. Not missing a beat right now, is he?
And this is what we're saying on Overpass. Everyone is online. Everyone is hot to trot on FaZe. And even if MOUZ fire back, it's consolation frags, it's exits. FaZe find the impact.
The low buy clutch. This one is far cleaner from FaZe.
I mean, out of 6 rounds played, MOUZ have saved guns in 4 of them. That's how out they've been. Rain's not even pushing outside, and the pressure of his position is paramount. AWP is here, finally, with a chance to fire off.
And he lends a helping hand. This has got all the makings of a round for MOUZ to finally get themselves up on the board. And it's the ramp side that holds on. It's the ramp that gives MOUZ a little bit of faith here. And now Exertion gets involved with Shui, withstanding that hit to close. Double up in the door. And round shut down.
Oh, Brolin burns out. He's been having a rough time on this top site. FaZe haven't been rushing. Robs finally will. He just runs through the smoke. It's a perfect flank, though. Jimpat right behind takes one. They don't need to turn around. They're moving forward with more and more entry kills. This top site falls. Torshi cannot connect. They are hunting him down right now from the outside. Jimpat's in the hut. That plant, does he wallbang? No! Dead as a doorknob. Frozen slams it shut. And FaZe an explosive delayed upper hit.
Telegraphed that was even a chance.
That's why the pause comes in as well. They want to make sure that's perfect, right? Everyone knows their role.
Oh, this isn't getting
dear.
saved. Brokey removes the AWP.
And he won't even take it, so that just screams to the game that FaZe are playing. Brokey wasn't even worried about AWPing on CT side overpass either.
Pressured into the lobby. MOUZ don't want to sit back anymore. They're going to try and take some ownership here, and it's a clean opening. Jimmy has been the one guy trying to really carve a path for MOUZ here. The one attempt that FaZe threw in over towards his side of the map.
Not again.
Was the round that MOUZ were able to walk away with, and it's looking like there's no exception to that rule. Another double up from Jimmy on the lobby push.
All eyes in the right positions. They need a molly behind the vent here. They have it available. Brolin's been in this spot time after time. Oh, what a clear.
Oh, that is a very clean opening out of Rain. Brolin, who's currently 0-7, hasn't found his footing in this game at all yet. He's going to get mollied out once more, and this has happened every time he's tried to hold on from the vents. 3v5, swinging back the other way. Torshi's got to be the difference maker. He's got to be the man. Gets them off the bomb. Torshi withstands it. And has he just saved MOUZ right there? That 3v5 was slipping through their fingers.
They used 2 timeouts themselves. Just trying to break the momentum every time MOUZ are on the board. FaZe want perfection. And that third man in the site uproots it entirely.
Jimpat and Torshi. Torshi then went on to say in interviews how much he loves Nuke. And so he is needed to step up. And while he's had some misses early on, it feels like he's finally found that footing now. Exertion won't live to tell the tale out in the yard. Brokey with that trade opens up the route through Secret. Reposition for Torshi's AWP. Finds him in back of garage. He hears these footsteps. He knows that FaZe are taking the space, so it's that second man.
Starting to move in. As MOUZ reboost for the heaven. Reinforce that top site. It's all Jimmy. He's just got a kill on a plate. Can he take it? He needs it. Sleeping at the wheel. Brokey turns this round again. Karrigan making noise in the lobby. Just here to cut those rotates, giving FaZe the time to plant and set up. And we said on Overpass, they don't lose these rounds. Tandem. FaZe poised for the throat. Karrigan fake steps on ramps only to stop them rotating down. Good timing. And MOUZ know even if they drop B in the back of their mind, Karrigan will be flanking.
He's not had any kills in the round yet, but the pressure he's put on has been phenomenal. It's let FaZe get set up down here in B, and so now MOUZ have to break apart a very tricky post plant. Brokey continues that good form, and now he spots the AWP back in the single door. Torshi can't win this, they know where he is, and that AWP tries to run away, but you can't escape Frozen and Brokey. The terrifying duo of FaZe Clan. A round that felt as good as MOUZ's. Stolen away.
Frozen has just been in every one of these unbelievable clutch up rounds for FaZe. 3 on 5 down on B with a clear on Jimpat. Frozen goes to deny the AWP save. Gonna hunt this kill. That may scramble MOUZ entirely. There's the Molotov. Brolin, can he break the silence? Get on the board. Rain's got the spot. Brolin's got the shot. And now they see the terrible truth. The bomb in the lobby. Jimpat fights for one more. Another clutch up round for FaZe might finally be denied as Frozen, iced out on 30 health with no time and a smoke in the way, finally here to concede. MOUZ breathe a sigh of relief. He's trying to pull a play we've seen before, a little delayed on this main drop. Is this FaZe just pouncing for an A split early? Torshi looks up, perfect clear. Maybe the shadow gives it away, and in a blink of an eye, FaZe evaporate in front of them. Jimpat holding on, and MOUZ again make 4 happen at the end of the half. It is going to be a huge road to recovery against one of the best Nuke teams in the world. Keep moving outside. Rain is here to meet them. He was a terror at the start of the T half. in this very position. Carrigan caught in the open. Rain needs heads, he takes 2. And MOUZ get further, but Rain knows about it. He doesn't have to overcommit. FaZe sit favored, just trying to trade crossfires. Rain's dink down, forced into that B site, but Rops finds a head as well. This is not done for FaZe. Despite 4-on-2, they have very low health. And Brolin's starting to wake up in this game. About time. FaZe just crunch them together. More damage done. And really, we're relying on Frozen to uproot his former team with those dual Berettas.
As you say, now there's only one guy who can withstand a gunfight here. Frozen, top of the board admittedly, but it's not going to be easy for him. Dual Berettas locked and loaded, back of the hut, swinging out. He's been spotted. MOUZ in a post plant. And 2 of these players are a shot from certain death. It is just Frozen. They run at him, and those dual Berettas sing! Frozen wants this! He is hungry!
Not when it mattered, and right now it does. For FaZe more than anyone. They are trying to make this clean and easy. Force buy for MOUZ. First man down in the outside. Rain hits that perfect timing. And with that smoke wall and seeing Xertion on the main side, FaZe know that means it's an A hit. MOUZ grouping in the lobby, and they're getting pushed. Carrigan steps up with his 2nd kill at an integral time.
Frozen will get overran. Brolin lines up a double. This round still has some legs on it for MOUZ as they try to scramble down the vent. That bomb is the last thing to make it down, and it will. Narrowly so. Rops already down here in position, and his attention is taken away from him. Him and Brokey strike together. MOUZ think they find the gap. They think they've seized a moment there, but they play right into FaZe's hands.
That's got to feel devastating. Like you said, you feel like you made the perfect call. You've got a double entry upper and you still drop down B, and there are 2 players there. But Carrigan hears every footstep. He hears that first vent drop. And so even before the bomb is down the vent, FaZe are already dropping ramp side. What a perfect reaction from FaZe.
And you got a question, you know, with this squad having had issues in playoffs, with them looking to have gotten over that at least to some degree across this event. It's a whole different beast to feel like you're right there, you're so close, only to have it stripped away from you, and that's something that comes with the experience, right? Comes with time. Look at FaZe, they're really no strangers to that end. They've been in these positions before, they know what it takes to win these championship titles, these trophies. Oh, Brolin, will this recovery continue? They drop in, that feeds Jimmy, another on the Deagle, and with Rain dead, the Deags are trying to break through. From nowhere, MOUZ have crafted a round. It's down to Rops to see if he can tear it all the way, and he can't. Jimpat and Brolin take a bow.
That's FaZe getting ahead of themselves, right? Really just trying to take those fights indoor, thinking it's just pistols. What's the worst that can happen? Swinging P250s. But it's the Deags at the back that deliver death. And MOUZ live to fight another round. They come in earlier to this half than anticipated. And MOUZ look like they want this A execute into the stack.
Yeah, everyone from FaZe is here. If you're MOUZ and you get gifted around like that in the last, you don't want to fall down running into a stacked top site on a low buy from FaZe. And so they quickly change their mind. Rops, now the sole defender over at ramp. Will they check for him? They try! One and done from Rops, but he's done his part. Down the vent, Rain deeks out Exertion. And now Carrigan arrives down at lower. No longer the only gun in the round, but certainly the most to do with it right now. Taking the attention away. Keeping MOUZ nervous, keeping those hands a-trembling. MOUZ can't get this bomb planted. FaZe are moving in. Rain from ramp tries to bring down the hammer. It's Brolin in the clutch, makes it out to the double doors. This is a strong post-plant position for Brolin. Doors open, but Brolin calls their bluff. Brolin does not believe. He's wasting the clock. He's wasting the time. Brolin started this game and was a non-factor, but this could be the clutch that keeps MOUZ in it. Rain's the one on the bomb. Carrigan needs this, and he will get the kill. It's close as he's on that defuse.
I think he's won it, Brolin.
It's real close.
Oh, no!
just stolen away!
The one gun, the hero rifle from the bottom fragger in the server, and Carrigan gets that closing kill. Brolin calls 2 fakes, and still FaZe win it with milliseconds. Destined to do it in 2. Despite an eco victory for MOUZ, the celebration is so short-lived.
Yeah, that could be the round that stops it all for MOUZ. But to do that, they've got to get past Rops.
MOUZ just keep fighting, man. They are leaving nothing unsaid by the end of this game. 5-on-3. Shui's on his own. No trade potential here. No need. Blinder of a kill onto Rops down lower, and that should just force the save for FaZe. No consideration on this round. They've done it with 1 rifle. They can do it with 2.
Especially with the chance to start wrapping players up into heaven and pressuring this top site. And that is where most of FaZe reside right now.
Communication is key here in where FaZe take and when. Carrigan, that's a dastardly kill outside onto Torshi. The bomb loose in the garage, and Carrigan tries to hold on. He goes swinging, a bridge too far on the crossfire. MOUZ surround the A site. Brolin up in heaven. They're going to bring that bomb in now. Rain's backstabbing. Broky's done the same, and MOUZ are falling like flies. Somehow, some way, FaZe always find a way. And Shui, he knows it's too much. 20 seconds, 2 health. He's done. FaZe championship point.
He's not had many kills in this game as Carrigan, but the calls have been fantastic. And the impact, whenever he does get a kill, it's always translating to a round win for FaZe Clan.
The clutches, the 3v5s, the 2v4s. Nothing but deserved. 3 on B right now. They make the read. And when have they read wrong? MOUZ walking into the Lion's Den. Brokey awaits. They're caught in his jaws. He bites down. Rops takes another. MOUZ, this might be the end of the road.
Coming unraveled, and even as they deal with Brokey, there's so much more to break through if you want to get into this B site. Up the vent feels like a death sentence, so they might just have to battle forward unless Shui can carve a path, give them a reason to believe. Spotted by the player at backside and swung on, it's frozen.
Desperate.
Tearing a title away from his old team. FaZe stand on the precipice of lifting the trophy in Chengdu, and with Brolin dead, done it! FaZe Clan, there is nothing worse than coming close and missing the gold, and that is a feeling that FaZe have felt 4 times over, but that changes today. Brokey with an MVP level performance across the tournament. The Latvian was lighting up the stage. And while Carrigan was fatigued, Frozen was focused, hungry to finally move off the silverware and on to gold, to finally bring home a trophy. That's why he left MOUZ after all. And so FaZe, a moment of relief, a moment for them to take it all in.
Yeah, 4 finals in a row. Finally, the 5th is the way in for FaZe, and it's incredible to see Frozen put up performances like this on the stage. MOUZ, they shake off their shackles. They certainly have something to be impressed in here in Chengdu, breaking through G2, but it is the final boss of CS2 in FaZe Clan to get in their way. A dominant game, a dominant 2-0. All day, it's FaZe.
Frozen was the front man on this final map, so he should be the one to lift the gold. His first gold in the FaZe jersey. Your champions of IEM Chengdu, it's FaZe Clan!